Hello, welcome or welcome back to the YarnNYarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. Welcome to my Vlogmas-ish series, part 3. So I'm trying to record my days, little snippets here and there, and I'm popping them up here on the channel every few days to give you a little glimpse of my December. I knew at the start of December this year it wasn't going to be possible for me to post a video every day, but I did something similar last year and lots of folks seem to enjoy it, so I'm doing that again this year. It is Sunday the 10th of December as I'm recording this, and I have to confess I haven't actually recorded anything much for the last couple of days. I think my last part of Vlogmas wrapped up on Thursday, and Friday and Saturday have just been really busy days. I had a couple of social things with friends and it was my work's Christmas party yesterday, and I am happy to share lots of things here about my life and everything on YouTube, but when it comes to sort of friends that aren't really connected with my Yarny world, then I don't really like to record that kind of stuff, so I decided to put the camera away for a couple of days and then just come back when I had the moment to do so. So I thought I would catch you up on kind of my first week of December, if you will. It's been a week and a couple of days really. I've been showing you snippets of things that I've been working on, but I thought it'd be quite nice to start this video off with a little sort of summary of my month, my creative month so far. And yeah, there's not quite as much stuff in front of me as I had hoped, but there's a fair few things. And then I shall continue to take you through my Sunday, although it's already quite late in the day. It's past midday. I didn't get home till quite late after the work's Christmas party last night, and so I had a slow start to the day. I have been out for a walk, but I forgot to take my camera or my phone with me, so I don't have any footage of that, but it was very wet and blustery, so there wasn't really much to share for that, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more outside stuff as the week goes on with my daily walks in the morning and sharing the beach and the sea with you. So yeah, let's stop waffling and start sharing some things. Let me just get my head straight and figure out what to show you first. Okay, so I think I'll share my knitting achievements this week. Not as much as I had hoped. The time just is flying by. I did last weekend manage to just about finish the I-cord that I needed for my Advent mittens. I haven't got that to share with you because that's downstairs on the mantle. Also this week I managed to knit number 21 and 22 of the Advent mittens, so I'm going pretty well with those, although I had kind of hoped that I might have finished all of the mittens last weekend, but I always set these kind of crazy unachievable goals for myself, and then oh well. I'm also partway through number 23, which is actually shaping up to be a really fun mitten. I'm liking this one a lot. There's lots of different variation in the pattern, and I'm about to knit some reindeers next, so that should be quite fun. So my goal today is to try and get this mitten finished, and also I would really love to knit a couple of bookmarks. I don't know if you follow lovely Tracy of Passionate Spinner. She's recently released a little tutorial on her channel, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. I think it's on her channel and not just on her Patreon, of some knitted bookmarks, just using up some scraps of sock yarn. And I've got a few friends that are avid readers and I'd love to knit a couple of those, and I'd like to try and get at least one of those made today. So I'm going to set those as kind of my main goals for today, knit wise, is to try and get this finished, which shouldn't take too long, and to try and knit a bookmark as well. I still haven't cast on my mother-in-law's socks, which, given it's the 10th of December, I've got like 15 days till Christmas. I need to get cracking on those, but they'll have to wait till tomorrow probably. I need to at least get the yarn ready today, I think. The thing that's been holding me back from casting those on is I need to, yeah, just sort out the yarn that I'm going to use, and that one little hurdle has had me procrastinating on that. Once those socks go on the needles, I'm hopeful that they won't take too long to finish. She's got quite small feet. That's it in terms of the knitting this week. For spinning, I'm going to share with you first my progress on my 100 days of spinning. So this is the Instagram knit along from Andrea Mowry, and of course this will be going way past December, but it started on the 1st of December, and I've been doing 15 minutes of spindle spinning every day, and I have managed to stick to that, and I'd hoped that maybe I'd get a little bit more than 15 minutes of spindle spinning, but so far it just hasn't been possible, which is fine. I'm sure after the busy festive period my spinning hopefully on the spindles will pick up a bit, but I'm working on this little spin here. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to hold this basket up to the camera without tipping everything out, but I've got these beautiful Rolags from Bellevue Fibres, and I'm working with my Enid Ashcroft Turkish spindle, and so in the last 10 days I have managed to finish 2 cops on the spindle. I've got almost another full one on the spindle now. I'm hoping to finish this little bit of fibre, which should be fine. I can quite easily tell when this spindle is full because the weight of the spindle and the fibre means that it gets very difficult to spin without the fibre or the spindle dropping, the fibre breaking and the spindle dropping. So I'm hoping to squeeze on this last little bit of Rolag that I've got, and then I've got sort of 2.5 more Rolags to spin. So I'm slowly working on that one, and it's been a real joy to work on that quite slowly actually. This spin's been in progress since August, and this fibre is just so beautiful. It's so soft. It's a combination of merino, cashmere and silk. I'm just really enjoying spending time with it. It's been nice not to kind of feel the pressure that to rush through it. And when I say pressure, it's, you know, not pressure from any outside source. It's just sometimes I think we have our pile of works in progress and we just want to make, and it's just been really nice to spend time enjoying this fibre and enjoying the spindle and the spinning. And then of course I've been doing my advent spinning. I've had my lovely advent swap with my friend Lisa, and I thought I would share with you. I've got a little bit behind. Again, these last few days have been pretty busy, so I've got 3 quantities of fibre that needs to be spun up or are waiting to be spun up, and I've got my advent package for today to open, so I'm kind of 4 days behind in effect. But I do have a bunch of finished yarns, and I've got one missing. Oh, there it is in my lap. So some of these have got the labels hanging off of, so it's going to be a little bit awkward to share with you, but these are my finished skeins so far. Let me see if I can remember this. Well, some of them I know because they've got the labels attached. So this was day 1, Corriedale and Mulberry Silk. Day 2 was this one, I think, which was Mohair and Hill Radna. Day 3 was Hill Radna, and then 4 was the Romney, I believe. 5, which way round did it go? 5 I think was this one, which I think is merino and silk, and this one was some Suffolk Rolags. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 completed days out of the 10, and these are of course spun, plied and washed, so they're all finished. Got these ones left to spin. So I've got this lovely purpley pinky fibre which just says mystery wool on there, and then I have some BFL fleece and dyed locks, which looks so much fun. Look at that. It's going to be a real fun spin, that one. There's some texture in there from the locks, and can you see that? Look at that. I'm kind of tempted to core spin this one, but also not, because I want to try and use as many of these in the same project as possible. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one yet, how I'm going to spin that, but I think it's going to be fun nonetheless. And then the one that I opened yesterday has a fun explanation on there. It says this is an experimental / weird blend of Hill Radna, Black Welsh Mountain and Cheviot, and Lisa's put this through the drum carder 4 times, so a nice soft squishy bat in some beautiful natural colours. So I'm going to try and get as many of those spun up today as I can. It's just such a really busy time of year, isn't it? I've got another couple of social things going on in the evenings this week, so yeah, I'm not sure not sure how well I'm going to keep up or catch up, but I shall keep trying, and there's no pressure. I have decided to try and treat myself kindly this December, and what will get done will get done. So I thought we could open today's package together. Last time I tried to do the reveal together, everything fell out of the package, so let's see how we go. Let me give you a peek in there. Oh, look at those. Okay, let me put this down so everything doesn't fall everywhere. So I've got some Kusmi tea, which I've never heard of, 4 red fruits. Get me, I read that from the French, it's got English on the back. Quatre fruits rouges. Please don't. write in the comments about my awful French accent. I haven't done any French since I was at school. So I shall look forward to consuming that soon. There's a lovely chocolate treat for me to consume as well. And look at the stunning colours in this one. So this is merino and sari silk, and it feels so super soft. But it's got some beautiful teal greens and some purple. That is going to make a stunning mini skein of yarn. So as always, thank you so much to Lisa for this amazing swap. Like I say, this is the 3rd year that we've done this, and it's always a real highlight of my year. It's just such a real treat to open up little packages and spin up some fibre, and it's a really nice way to share December with my lovely friend. It always leads to us sharing lots of messages and lots of photos of our spinning, and yeah, it's just lovely. Right, let's stop waffling, and I'm going to have a little root around in my scrap sock yarn stash to see if I can come up with some yarn to knit a bookmark or two. So I'm going to do that, and I shall share with you some clips of footage as my day goes on, anything that I think you might be interested in seeing. Or not, I'm just going to share it with you anyway. Hey, it is Wednesday. No, it isn't. It's Tuesday. Oh, it's already going to be one of those weeks, isn't it? My glasses are steamed up a little bit because it's cold out today and rainy. I'll have to just deal with that for now. I'm sat in the glamorous car park again, just outside my work building. I didn't get time to check in and chat with you yesterday, Monday. So I thought before I head into work, I would just say a quick hello. I'm working on some new things today. I've gone off down a little rabbit hole, or I'm about to. Yesterday, you might have seen a little clip, maybe. I knit a bookmark for a friend using the little recipe that Tracy of Passionate Spinner has popped up on her YouTube channel. It was a really quick little project that I knit in a couple of hours yesterday. So now I'm thinking I can whip up a few more little bookmarks for some of the readers in my life for Christmas. So James's parents are both readers. My dad is a reader. I thought I'd just make a nice little gift. So rather than do some of the things that I probably should be doing, like cast on my mother-in-law's socks, I'm going to knit a few bookmarks instead. So I've grabbed a couple of mini skeins from my handspun stash. The bookmark that I knit yesterday was from some leftover opal yarn, but I thought this would be the perfect excuse to use, you know, some odds and ends, some little mini skeins. So this one here, the blue one, I've got a little note on my tag to say this is spindle spun 2-ply, and I spun this from my first ever set of rolags that I made on my blending board. And I think there's a video up here on the YouTube channel sharing that adventure, so if you're interested in that, and if I can find it, I'll pop a link up to that one. And then this one here is from some fibre that was gifted to me by the lovely Caroline of Colourful Creativity. And Caroline is doing a little Vlogmas series on her Instagram Reels, I think. She's putting them up. I think she might be putting them up on YouTube Shorts as well. Wait for the car to pass. I'm so behind. I have not watched any videos on YouTube in December, which is just unlike me. I'm usually obsessively watching Vlogmas and just, you know, the general knitting channels and crafting channels that I watch. But honestly, I don't know what my life is right now. Anyway, this is fibre that Caroline gifted me, and I spun it on my e-spinner, 2-ply on my e-spinner. And these are both sort of, I would say, heavy fingering, light sport weight kind of yarns. So yeah, I'm going to start winding one of these while I'm sat in the car waiting to go into work, and I shall cast on a little bit later. So cold. So good, so good. Whew.